Alrighty boys, today we are going to learn the quick and dirty startup procedure for the F-14B Tomcat. The A is the same, so let's get this ball rolling. So what you want to do, first thing, jump in the cockpit. That's where all great pilots fly. You want to get the ground power on. You also want the ground air supply on. Next thing you do, you move up here. Arm your ejection seat, because Jester gets all sorts of grabby. Come down here to the engine start switch, flick that to the right. We always get the right engine, because the right engine is the favourite engine. Okay. So when that spools, you should see it here. When it gets to the R, that little R there, you're right to click it out of D10 into idle. So while that's starting, you can do your sweep of the cockpit. So oxygen
closing canopy, check.
Radio, one click. AFCS switches on. By the time you get back up to here, after you've done those two things, the engine start switch should have returned to neutral, so you can just bang that to the left and wait for the left to start. Or left to spool, sorry, it's not starting yet. Bang that out of D10 into idle and she should fire up. So next thing you want to do, you want to come down here, you want to turn your spoilers and anti-skid on. Both is up. You want to come to here, uncage your radar altimeter, set it to whatever you need. Confirm that your altimeter setting is right. 2993, it's good. Sidewinder switch, sidewinder cool switch on, missile prep on. Uncage that, don't arm it, because all the guys in the channel know what happens if you shoot too early. Backup ADI indicator uncaged, because yeah boy. So what you want to do is you want to turn your VDI power on, your HUD power on, and your HSD power on. So this part isn't necessary, but I like to switch it to the TCS, so when we take off we can confirm what we're about to shoot down and destroy. Get some Hornets in that little bad boy there. Also the TID repeater to show what Jess is doing back there in the seat there. Alright, so next thing you want to do, anti-collision lights. I like to turn them on because, yeah, the probe lights there, tail, and position lights. So formation, I like to turn the formation lights on. These two here are the console and instrument lights. Bang those on. Always good to see what you're doing. That's taxi light. We don't need it because it's daytime, so we're good to go. So that's basically a pretty good sweep of the cockpit. Next, you will come down here and see what Jess is doing. So if you've got a human Rio, he is able to do this just as quick as Jess is. So he can start up the INS procedure long before you get your engine started up, but because Jess is Jester, he likes to wait till you got both engines started before you go. So with this, I'm high there, sorry boys. With this, aircraft stored heading align. Aircraft stored heading is the quicker version of the INS. If you don't see Ash here, that means you got 8 minutes to talk to your Rio about how his day was. Sorry boys, let me just remove my giant stick out of the way. So you've got 8 minutes to talk about how awesome your life was if that isn't there. But if you don't, I believe it's 4 minutes. By default, Jester will do an INS fine alignment, which is the one you want to do if you're going into combat. So once it gets to here, it should increase in speed dramatically. So, yep, watch it, dung dung dung. Once it gets to here, it freaking flies. Alrighty, so when Jester switches this over to the radar, that means you're good to taxi. See, bang, you switched over to the radar. So what you're good to do is you are good to hit that park brake. You want to turn your nose wheel steering on there, and you just want to, what you want to do is roll forward a little bit. So, because what we're about to do is open our wings. We're rolling. Alright, make sure we don't kill anyone in the process. Alright, because you can't do this in a hangar.
Ready to taxi.
Or on on the deck and the aircraft carrier. So normally you wait till you get up to the cat, but we're going to do it right here for viewing pleasure. So what you want to do is you want to take your wing sweep, manual wing sweep handle all the way up, bang it down, close the shield there, and hit the master reset. So the wings will have opened, and as you can see, we've got our spoilers up there. So what you want to do is flaps down, bang, flaps come down, outboards come out, and that is basically the F-14B startup. I think it was about 5 minutes. So the longest part is waiting for the INS to align, and that's 4 minutes. So Jester doesn't start that until both engines started. I don't know why. I don't know why Jester does Jester things, but yeah. Anyway, that concludes the startup. Hopefully that helps smooth things out and make things quicker, so you can go out there and do something silly and end up back here practicing again. Thanks for watching.